Alright, so, what's up everyone, it's Tom, and today we're diving deep, like really deep. You hear Miami and your brain probably jumps straight to sunshine, those iconic Art Deco buildings lining Ocean Drive, endless beaches, right? And yeah, Miami's got all that, it's awesome, I'm not gonna lie, but that's just scratching the surface, the postcard version. What if I told you there's a whole other Miami, a stranger, way more mysterious side lurking just beneath that glossy finish? I'm talking about places where cemeteries rest beneath the actual waves, where wild monkeys are the ones watching in a cage, and where ancient, honest-to-goodness monasteries from Spain sit quietly, almost hidden, among all the modern chaos of the city. This isn't your average tourist trail, people. We're going off the beaten path, way off. We're exploring the kind of spots that make you go, wait, this is in Miami? Today, we're tackling the big one, Miami's mysterious underwater city fact or fiction. And because I always want to give you more, we've got 10 other insane, secret, gotta see them to believe them spots that this city has been hiding. Some of these places, man, they'll change how you see this city forever. It's gonna be an adventure, it's gonna be weird, and it's gonna be awesome. So buckle up or maybe grab your snorkel, because we are about to uncover a side of Miami that most people don't even know exists. From the depths of the ocean to hidden gardens and mind-bending museums, this is the Miami that's packed with secrets, stories, and a whole lot of whoa moments. Forget the usual, forget what you've heard. This is Miami's mysterious underwater city fact or fiction, and 10 other secrets to visit. Let's do this. Let's dive in. Alright, first up, the one you've been waiting for, Neptune Memorial Reef. This place sounds like something out of a movie, right? An underwater city for the dead, just 3.25 miles off the coast of Key Biscayne. This isn't some CGI fantasy, people, this is real. Originally, they called it the Atlantis Memorial Reef, which, come on, already sets a pretty epic tone. You dive down about 40 feet below the surface and it's like you've entered another dimension. It's quiet, it's surreal, and it's undeniably a city built to honor those who've passed. Imagine this. You're floating, weightless, and out of the blue haze, these massive columns start to appear. Then gates, intricate ones, and actual stone pathways that look like they've been there for centuries, all designed to mimic that legendary lost city of Atlantis. But here's the kicker, the part that really gets you. These aren't just cool underwater sculptures for fish to swim around. No, each one of these structures, these pillars, these statues, they contain human ashes. The ashes are mixed with cement, and then they become part of this growing, evolving marine architecture. It's a trip, man. They say there are plans for over 20,000 future residents here. Think about that. It's a city that's literally growing, expanding, becoming more complex over time. Next up, we're heading to Coral Gables, to a place that feels like it's been plucked straight out of a Mediterranean fantasy. This is the Venetian pool. And look, I've seen a lot of pools in my time, but this is on another level. It's not just a pool, it's an experience. Carved out of an actual coral rock quarry way back in 1923, this place has history literally etched into its walls. It's so unique, so special, that it's the swimming pool on the National Register of Historic Places. Think about that for a second. A swimming pool with that kind of status. What makes it so incredible? Well, for starters, it's not your typical rectangle filled with chlorine. You've got these amazing grottos, little cave-like nooks you can swim into, waterfalls cascading down rock faces, and lush palm trees everywhere, making you feel like you've stumbled into some hidden oasis. The water itself is spring-fed, and get this, they drain and refill it with fresh aquifer water. So, it's always clean, always refreshing. Alright, this next one is a mind-bender. Seriously, we're in North Miami Beach, right? You're expecting maybe some cool Art Deco, some nice beaches. What you're expecting is to stumble upon a full-blown medieval Spanish monastery. But here it is, the ancient Spanish monastery. And when I say ancient, I mean it. This place was originally built in Sacramania, Spain, way back in the 1100s. We're talking nearly 1,000 years ago. How did it get here? That's where the story gets wild. Some dude, William Randolph Hearst, yeah, the newspaper tycoon Citizen Kane guy, bought it in the 1920s. He had the whole thing dismantled, stone by stone, packed up into thousands of crates and shipped across the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, from ancient and serene to, well, to this, we're heading up to Hallandale Beach, which is just a stone's throw from Miami, for something that is impossible to ignore. I'm talking about the Pegasus and dragon statue, And when I say statue, I mean a colossal towering 80-foot-tall sculpture of a mythical winged horse, Pegasus, locked in an eternal dramatic battle with a fierce dragon. Yeah, you heard that right. It's massive, it's bronze, and it's right there by the road, basically demanding your attention. This thing isn't subtle. It doesn't whisper, it roars. It's the kind of roadside attraction that makes you slam on the brakes and go, what in the world is? It's part fantasy epic, part over-the-top kitsch, and honestly, it's 100% unforgettable. The scale of it is just mind-boggling. The dragon is all coiled power and fury, wings spread, claws out. Alright, now for something completely different and honestly a little bit wild. We're heading down to South Miami to a place called Monkey Jungle. And the tagline here is where the humans are caged, and the monkeys run wild. And they're not kidding. This isn't your typical zoo experience where you walk around looking at animals behind bars or glass. Oh no. Here, walk through these caged tunnel-like walkways, and the monkeys? They're swinging freely, literally all around you, above you, doing their monkey thing. It's a total flip on the usual zoo dynamic, and it's kind of brilliant. You get to see these primates in a much more naturalistic setting, or at least a setting where they have a ton of freedom. We're talking gibbons leaping through the trees with incredible agility, howler monkeys letting out these surprisingly loud roars that echo through the jungle, and these super curious capuchin monkeys who will come right up to the mesh of your cage peering in at you, probably wondering what all about. It's like stepping into a live-action jungle puzzle, or maybe a scene from an adventure movie. The environment is lush, tropical, really feels like a jungle, and the monkeys are the stars, no doubt. Okay, after all that monkey business, let's find a little bit of zen. Tucked away in the heart of Coconut Grove, which can be a maze of concrete and busy streets, there's this incredible botanical secret, the Kampong. And Kampong is a Malay word for a village or a cluster of houses, which gives you a hint of its vibe. It's like discovering a hidden, tranquil settlement of exotic plants. This isn't just any garden. This place has a serious pedigree. It was once the winter estate of Dr. David Fairchild, who was one of the most famous plant explorers of the early 20th century. This guy traveled the world, Asia, South America, Africa, collecting thousands of plants, many of which were new to the United States at the time. And the Kampong became his living laboratory, his personal paradise where he cultivated these exotic treasures. We're talking fruit trees you've never heard of, flowering vines that look like they're from another planet, and massive ancient banyan trees that create these incredible shadowy canopies. Walking through the Kampong, which is about 9 acres, feels like you've been transported to a tropical rainforest somewhere far, far away. It's incredibly lush, incredibly green. The air is thick with the scent of blossoms and damp earth. Alright, let's shift gears again, from a tranquil garden to something with a totally different kind of energy. We're heading to Virginia Key to check out the Miami Marine Stadium. This place, man, it's got stories. Back in its heyday, this was spot. Imagine this, a stadium built right on the water, designed for powerboat races. Elvis Presley even filmed a movie here. They had concerts on a floating stage. Queen, the Beach Boys, Ray Charles all played here. It was loud, it was vibrant, it was pure Miami spectacle. Then, Hurricane Andrew hit in 1992. The stadium was damaged, and for various reasons it was condemned and just abandoned, left to the elements. And for decades, that's what it's been. A haunting, graffiti-covered relic overlooking the bay. But instead of just decaying quietly, it's taken on a new life. It's become this massive, unofficial canvas for street artists, a mecca for urban explorers, and an iconic backdrop for photographers and Instagrammers. The layers of graffiti are insane, constantly changing, a vibrant explosion of color against the stark concrete. Okay, if your brain isn't already spinning from all these Miami secrets, this next one will definitely do the trick. We're heading to Wynwood, which you probably know for its incredible street art, but tucked away in all that creativity is the Paradox Museum. And let me tell you, this place is a trip. It's not your typical museum where you quietly observe things from behind a rope. Oh no, this is a full-on, interactive, mind-bending funhouse where absolutely nothing is what it seems. From the moment you step inside, you're in for a sensory roller coaster. They've got over 70 exhibits based on optical illusions, paradoxes, and all sorts of perceptual trickery. You'll walk into rooms that look like they're rotating, see yourself shrinking or growing in Ames rooms, navigate through vortex tunnels that make you feel like the ground is shifting beneath your feet, and try to make sense of installations that just defy logic. It's designed to mess with your head in the most entertaining way possible. This isn't just about looking at cool illusions, it's about experiencing them. You become part of the exhibit. Alright, next up we're diving into a museum that's unlike any other I've ever been to. This is the Wolfsonian-FIU, located right in the heart of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. And calling it just a museum doesn't quite do it justice. It's more like a giant, incredibly curated attic of the 19th and 20th centuries. A time machine packed with fascinating, sometimes bizarre, and always thought-provoking objects. We're talking over 120,000 items here. From the 1850s to the 1950s. What kind of stuff? Man, what they have. You'll find industrial design objects like old radios that look like works of art, vintage posters that scream propaganda from a bygone era, architectural models, rare books, paintings, sculptures, and all sorts of household items that tell the story of how people lived, what they believed, and what they aspired to. It's a deep dive into the art of persuasion, the power of design, and the everyday culture of the past. One minute you might be looking at incredibly ornate furniture from the Victorian era, the next you're staring at stark, powerful propaganda posters from World War II. Sometimes you'll even find Nazi posters displayed right next to, say, futuristic American rocket models from the 1930s. And that's what makes the Wolfsonian so compelling. It doesn't shy away from the complex or the controversial. It presents these objects as artifacts of their time, encouraging you to think about their context, their message, and their impact. This place is an absolute goldmine for anyone who's curious, anyone who's into design, history, or just likes looking at really cool old stuff. Now this next secret is literally buried treasure, an ancient mystery hiding in plain sight, right under the gleaming skyscrapers of Brickell, Miami's financial district. This is the Miami Circle. And it's one of those things that, if you didn't know it was there, you could walk right past it 100 times and never notice. But once you know its story, man, it's profound. We're talking about a piece of history that predates most of what we consider ancient in this part of the world. So, what is it? Back in 1998, they were demolishing an old apartment complex to build some new high-rises, standard Miami stuff. But when they cleared the ground, they found this, a perfect circle, about 38 feet in diameter, made of 24 large holes or basins cut directly into the limestone bedrock. Archaeologists got involved, and they dated this thing back around 2,000 years. 2,000 years. That means it was created by the Tequesta people, the Native Americans who lived here long before any Europeans arrived, around the same time the Roman Empire was in its prime. Alright, for our final secret, we're heading back to Wynwood, a place that's always reinventing itself, always full of surprises. And this one is a relatively new addition, but it's already become an icon. I'm talking about Lumen, an absolutely breathtaking sculpture by the artist Daniel Popper. If you've seen his work at festivals like Burning Man or Electric Forest, you know he creates these massive, awe-inspiring figures, and Lumen is no exception. She is pure Miami magic. Imagine this. A figure, a sort of forest goddess or nature spirit, rising 30 feet high from the ground. Her form is graceful, powerful, and intricately detailed. She's covered in these beautiful mosaic tiles that shimmer in the sunlight, and interwoven with actual living vines and plants, so she feels like she's literally growing out of the earth. Her hands are open, welcoming, and her expression is serene, almost meditative. It's a stunning piece of art, captivating from every angle, but Lumen truly comes alive at night. So there you have it, 11 of Miami's hidden wonders, its secret spots, its unexpected sides. From actual underwater cities teeming with life and memory, to monkey jungles where you're the main attraction, from ancient circles carved in stone thousands of years ago, to mythic dragons battling it out by the roadside, and serene goddesses glowing in Wynwood, Miami. Man, this city holds secrets in every single direction. It's so much more than just the surface. It's got depth, it's got history, it's got a whole lot of weird, wonderful, and truly unforgettable experiences waiting for you. Whether you're a local, someone who thinks they've seen it all in Miami, and you're looking for something new, something to reignite that spark of discovery, or if you're a visitor wanting more than just the beaches and the nightlife, this city will surprise you. It will challenge your expectations. It will show you things you never imagined were here. You just have to be willing to look a little closer, to venture off the main drag, to dive a little deeper. The adventure is out there, I promise you. Alright, that's a wrap on this one. I hope this inspired you to explore the stranger, more fascinating corners of Miami, or hey, even your own city. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this. Definitely subscribe for more adventures. And please share your favorite Miami secret or a secret from your town in the comments below. I want to hear